today is about celebrating Neil, and that's all I want us to do, right? Blue Bloods! Neil, all the very best from the Kingmakers team, from the Nigeria team, from Bed King. And I know it's not the last time you're going to be here in Nigeria. Certainly not the last time that we're all going to see you. Lots of words are going to be said today. I've got a tissue on the side for you. If you need it, I'll give it to you. If you need a shoulder, I'll give you as well. If you need a hug, we'll give you. You know, everyone here has very great things to say. And yeah, it's been awesome working with you over the last 3 years.
Neil, I was just telling Neil, come over, please. You know, that we've been together since the inception. And this has been a very, very wonderful man. So on behalf of the management, in fact, on behalf of the board itself and the entire team here, I want to say a big thank you to you. Like I said earlier, life is like a play stage. You've done pretty well, you've performed very well. And I'm going to wish you the very best going forward. You know, I think when we write the history in years to come, and it's going to be a successful history for that matter, of Bed King and the Kingmakers, I think this gentleman, together with others, will be remembered and appreciated. So we thank you very much.
Just a few words for an exemplary boss. Neil has been a very, very instrumental person to Bed King, and these things don't go unnoticed. We love you so much.
My experience of Neil has been pleasant, inspiring, and extra motivating. So I think for me, it's just been a pleasure working with him and learning from him.
What struck me about Neil basically is his energy. Quite passionate about what he does, and also the kind of energy it resonates, which is able to transcend even to the team as a whole. Hearing Neil was going to leave about a few days ago, it was a heartbreak for me. I think I'm still in shock, but what more can we say? I'm sure it's for the better.
This is very special. 5 years ago was when I started my journey with Bed King, and it's very emotional, right? We did everything from selecting the colors to the first crown, to selecting an agency, having conversations with JJ about joining us. I mean, why did he want to join these two youngsters? Well, okay, Byron's the youngster. I'm just riding the wave. But but you won't believe, when I started at Bed King, my hair was brown. It's not so much anymore. But I've spent many years, you know, here and with this team, and some of you have been with us from the beginning, and it's very painful to be leaving you. I feel like I'm disappointing people, and that's certainly not my intention. It's just a little bit of me trying to recalibrate and reprioritize the things in my life. You know, money, as important as it is to everybody, it's not everything. I just need time. I need time with my family, and I need to get it back. So that's really what has led to this. I was telling Mr. Toyin, you know, I can't look at my kids anymore and say goodbye. So this is an emotional thing for me. It's a personal thing. But now I look around to all of you and I see the same thing. I see the same look that my children give me, saying, you know, why are you leaving us? So I feel like I'm in the middle of a rock and a hard place a little bit. But I know that it's not the last time I will be in Nigeria. That's not my plan. My plan is to take some time. I will always come back. This is one of my favorite places in the world. It's inevitable that we'll get to #1. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to get us there, you know, while I was here. But I know that the foundations are there. I know Gossi is going to take you guys to where you need to be. And as Mr. Toyin said, please give him that support. I will miss walking into the Bed King office. It was definitely my favorite part of the day. Yeah, so let's have a bit of fun. I don't want everybody to get all sad and gloomy. You know, thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the friendships. Thank you for the laughs. Thank you for coming.
Neil, you're a super great guy. You're the world best boss. I remember the email where you had to correct one of the productions. I think that's for the 4th anniversary, and I replied you and I said your third eye was all we needed. There's just this third eye that you have that makes all the difference for the team. Thank you for being amazing. We love you so much. I love you so much. You're a great boss.
Neil is a fantastic guy. He's not just a super boss, he's actually a dear friend to me. He's been very supportive all through the years. I mean, right from the get-go. He's someone I would look forward to his feedback and, take his feedback on, just to be better. He's impacted my life positively. I think that's just a summary of it. He's a great guy.
I have one question to ask, and I'm going to pass the mic around. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Neil? I'm going to speak for myself. I think the first thing that comes to mind when I think of Neil or when I see Neil is alcohol. Neil is probably one of the biggest alcoholics I probably know. No offense. The first time I actually hung out with Neil, I had at least 4 shots of tequila that day. Uzo can bear me witness. We went to the bar to ask for Red Bull, and Neil came and said, where are we? We said, we're at the bar. He said, what do you do at the bar? And we said, they drink. And he said, so why are we asking for Red Bull? And then he just said, please, Jaeger bomb. First shot, second shot. Neil, calm down now, I beg. Relax. Relax, bro. So I'm going to just pass the mic around for people to just say like the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Neil. So I'm starting with this table.
Once I see Neil coming in, first thing in my eye just run 360s, everything in place. There's the scissors showing, there's the leaderboard showing. So that's what comes to mind for me.
So for me, whenever I see Neil coming into the office, the first thing I hear him say is, "Hello, everyone," and I'm like, "Hello."
I'm trying to be playful so that I don't get emotional. When I saw the mail, I refused to believe it. I was like, no. But it came to dawn on me that it is true. I will greatly miss you, Neil. It's a great privilege to have worked with you. I could remember the days of 2017, how we started. You were tough on us. You made me push myself to become who I am today. Please, everybody, I need you to put a round of applause for Neil.
Neil has been one person that is carrying a white skin but a Nigerian blood. Yeah, there's nothing we do. I could still remember the last time we had our dinner. The way he was dancing with Okocha, I was wowed because he was dancing like a typical Yoruba man. So you will just see him and you will see Neil, but looking at his doings, you will be seeing Mr. Adewale or Mr. Akonji. Thank you very much.
I was going to say we should give Neil a Nigerian name.
So I've been told that Neil should be from the Niger Delta. So in that case, we'll call Neil Orishe Neil.
So the second name is?
Yes, I'm sorry to say the first name has remained the first name, and that first name is Ikechukwu. So that's what we know him with. So any other name here, I'm sorry, the name remains Ikechukwu, and he knows that.
Okay, so I think Neil is from Delta State. Okay, Neil is from Onitsha. I think he likes Onitsha a lot. Onitsha, Imo State, right?
No, it needs to be Onitsha. The first time I ever came to Nigeria, I landed at the airport, I stayed at the Ibis, and I went from there straight to Onitsha. I never saw Lagos, I went. So that was my very first time ever in Nigeria. So it has to be Onitsha. That's where I was born, for sure.
My experience with Neil has been great. When he gives the task, he always say, shout out if you need help. And that's something that, it's something that's a culture with the brand and the company.
Neil has been like a mentor to me. Neil, you are the kind of leader that inspires people to grow. Each time I'm feeling down in the job, you've always been one person that inspires me to push on. I'm really going to miss you, Neil. You forever remain a great leader in our hearts. Thank you so much.
So, Neil, permit me to ask you a bunch of questions. What was your happiest experience at Kingmakers?
I think the happiest moment for me, it was around the beginning of last year. I was on a call with the team from Grid, and they did the brand reveal of the new Bed King, and I cried. So that was.
What do you regret most about your time at Bed King?
Right, I regret leaving my family behind. But other than that, I regret nothing. I think when we do things, we do them, and sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. And when we fail, we learn. And I think what we've taught the industry in Nigeria is don't sit on your heels. I was telling Shaji earlier as well. You know, if you relax in Nigeria, someone's going to eat your lunch. And that's what I love so much about the country. But I regret nothing. I've tried and tested it all.
Thank you very much, Neil. My next question, what will you miss the most about Kingmakers?
I think that's pretty easy. I will miss the people. I will miss Nigeria and I will miss this team.
Thank you very much. I'm sure a bunch of people here, or literally everyone here, would also meet you. But my next question would be, what was your fun but most embarrassing moment at Kingmakers? So it's fun, but it's not something you look forward to anymore.
Look, I don't really get embarrassed too easily because what you see is what you get. So look, I mean, you guys keep on forcing me to dance, and I'm not a good dancer. So I think I wouldn't call it embarrassing, but that's probably as close as it gets.
Can you promise us that you'll be at our end of the year party for 2022? I want to capture the camera.
Will it be at the new office?
Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll do it at the new office.
Then yes.
Hello, Neil. Just want to use this opportunity to wish you the very best in your next journey. I know it's not going to be the last time we're working together, and I know it's not the last time Nigeria is going to see you. The team is here today to celebrate you, and I hope you have the best of fun.
I wish you all the best for your future endeavors, and I hope and pray that our paths cross in the future, and see you at the top.
Hi, Neil. I want to wish you the best. Remember that time we went to like 3 different sports? It was late. That was a good time.
I want to sincerely appreciate what he has done for me personally, and I want to wish him all the best.
I wish you all the best as you go forward and conquer worlds. I know this is not the last time that we will be engaging or interacting, so let's connect. Good luck.
Neil has been amazing. I think he's an awesome leader. He's someone who is always interested in your growth. And I mean, he's been all of that to me in 4 years of knowing Neil. It's really hard to let go. I mean, knowing somebody for that long and hearing that he has to move on to other things is hard to accept. But I understand that, I mean, we all have to move on at some point. So I wish you all the best, Neil. And I hope that you get fulfillment in your next journey. And I'm rooting for you today, tomorrow, and every day.